The New York Times faced yet another wave of backlash over its coverage of Queen Elizabeth's funeral, with readers now threatening to end their $17 a month subscription. In its latest story on Wednesday, the Times reported that the British taxpayers would front the bill of the funeral costs, which will reportedly cost more than $6 million. The story labeled it a hefty price tag amid rampant inflation in Britain, but readers were unamused by the article as they slammed the tone of the reporting regarding the late monarch of 70 years. Your newspaper has been unfailingly full of snark on a story that does not belong to you. Disappointing, wrote Twitter user Dorian Wilson. The New York Times received more backlash over its reporting on Queen's funeral, as it noted that it would be paid for by British taxpayers. Wilson was not alone in her criticism of the Times fellow. Twitter user Robert Corpinsley said the cost to taxpayers would still be less than $7 paper. Tom Howard, another Twitter user, noted that the British government was already committing billions of pounds to tackle inflation. The Queen's funeral cost will be a fraction of that, Howard wrote. You absolute goals. Another Twitter user with the handle Siamese5 wrote also condemned the Times writing. Show some respect to the woman who gave her life to service. Twitter user Steve Tadwick echoed many online that said they were glad to help pay for the Queen's funeral. The backlash came a week after the paper garnered criticism over an article by Maya Dasanoff, of history professor at Harvard University, where she focuses on the history of Britain and the British Empire and said it was wrong to romanticize the crown. The Queen helped obscure a bloody history of decolonization whose proportions and legacies have yet to be adequately acknowledged, she wrote, as other reporters around the nation joined suit to criticize the late Queen's reign.